Welcome back, everybody.
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, we got a season premiere for Deadwood.
Yeah, I don't know what we're can expect in terms of a time jump, but I'm expecting at least a little bit of one.
I would expect one, right?
Right.
Just because we left last season off on not a cliffhanger, but like a lot of things had happened, right?
Right.
And we need some time for those things to kind of marinate. I mean, obviously Seth is the sheriff now.
Right.
Where are the dynamics at with the characters, especially Trixie and Al? You know.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I think that one of the big things moving forward this season, which is why I do expect a time jump, is would characters when I was a little kid would be in flagrata delicte when they would be hooking up, whatever.
Sure.
My mother, I'd be like, what are they doing? She said, they're telling secrets. Well, Seth and Alma Garrett told some secrets in the last episode.
They sure did.
Which I fully expect means at some point this season we're going to see Seth's wife and kids show up
I think so,
to
too.
really complicate things, right?
100%. And that was kind of the goal.
Right.
Seth said he was trying to get some money to get him here, you know?
Yeah, and that takes time, obviously.
For sure.
This idea that all the episodes are kind of stacked on each other. Sometimes that's true. An episode can take place in a single day, but there's obviously, we had an entire, plague outbreak come and go. Right?
We did.
It's not. It wasn't like last season was 12 straight days.
No.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes they were the next day. But there was definitely some time jumps, and I expect there to be one now.
And that's kind of an interesting story device, too, to have, like, this guy, Seth, have this relationship with Alma. It's very romantic, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But in a way, he's kind of racing against time. The more money and the more stature he gets in the town, he has to bring his wife out here.
Right.
It's the inevitable's happening, and I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they both know that this has a time limit on it.
For sure.
I don't think there's any expectations beyond that. I just feel like we finally gave in to our temptation.
That's
really
largely, yeah.
Which means that at some point they're going to regret doing it by design, right? You're going to regret doing it.
So do you think they end up on the outs with one another?
I don't know if they end up on the outs or if this is just one of those things you wish you could have but can't longing situations forever. But I don't know. I don't expect them once the wife shows up to carry on.
Continue, yeah, for sure.
I think that becomes I don't know why. I know I sound like I'm just blaming proximity, but I feel like just me personally, that becomes a different thing.
Yeah.
It becomes meaner or more nefarious if there's active lying and sneaking going on
100%,
than the way that
sure.
they're kind of just living out in the open with this inevitable doom
And
hanging
he doesn't
over him.
seem like that kind of guy.
I don't think so either. I agree.
He's a Boy Scout with a temper.
Really bad temper.
So I'm excited to see this. I want to see Seth in action as the sheriff. I mean, this isn't like an action show, but I just want to see how he handles certain trials and tribulations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because there's so much gray area in this town anyway. It's like, how does he handle that?
And does he stay a Boy Scout all the way through? Because think about it, he's got this alliance, so to speak, with Al going forward, and Al's not necessarily the nicest guy going.
Right,
or the most honorable man.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way those two don't butt heads pretty hard moving forward.
And it's one of the best parts of the first season.
Sure.
So,
all right, let's get started here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Thank you so much, guys. And I'd like to, of course, give a special thank you to all of our super patrons: AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balash Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Empty C93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverson, NJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Torgeir Linkstad, Trey Contreras, Ware Panda 47, Natasha Norris, Yannick from Montreal, and welcome, and I'm going to butcher this, Lesigo Moiloa. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong, but thank you so much and welcome, guys. We're really glad you're here with us.
yes, we are. And if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
In the link in the description below, you'll find our Patreon page on everything. We're way ahead over there where we're on YouTube. You're going to have to sync and watch along in on source material. You'll only see us due to copyright law. Mm-hmm. Looks like this is going to be a two-parter.
Okay. Well, dang it.
Which I don't know why it's even necessary. On serialized shows, I don't feel like you have to do
We must be
part
setting
one,
up
part two. Unless it's something really connected,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we're starting right off with somebody coming to town.
You got a stagecoach.
Yeah.
Are they running from something? Oh, that's Anna Gunn.
That is Anna Gunn. A very underappreciated actress.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
For those of you that trolled her on Breaking Bad,
I know, right?
you're missing out.
And that is probably wife and son is checking out the ladies who
Yeah,
repute on the wagon.
Sure is. And that's a widow, probably. She's got a veil on her face. So maybe. No, okay, yeah. It looked like it was Anna Gunn. Anna Gunn was the boy's mom.
We're finished. No, we're not, Sophie, and we'll continue downstairs.
That's
that
Sarah
Sarah Paulson?
Paulson.
I didn't recognize
It
her
looked like
first
her, right?
until she spoke. Yeah.
Anyone I know?
They're all from Yankton.
So you got a new boss.
All Pennington's people.
Saves time. Just travel to one destination, murder the three of them.
Questioning a possible duplication.
For the bill hooks.
Yes.
Are we not talking about it?
I guess not.
Thank you for your attention in all these matters, Mr. Bullock.
He's not making eye contact with her.
Nope.
The guilt's already there. Oh, never mind.
Oh, well, there you go.
I spoke way too soon.
Yeah. Business first.
You're right.
Please be seated.
I would never sit anywhere in that room with Dan kind of behind me.
Nope. Be uneasy. I'd be like, you sit here.
Right.
Yes, it has fallen to this.
Oh, yeah, he's nearsighted.
Oh.
Is the Garrett gold in readiness for shipment to Denver?
That it is.
Oh my God! It took me a second.
While little Sophia is off with her tutor, Mrs. Garrett consults with Mr. Bullock
Oh my God.
So everybody knows.
Yeah.
as her claims trustee.
That's all the cleverness on that subject I'm inclined to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay.
Biscuit? Piping fresh.
Yeah, when both of us was young.
So Elvor's feel about EB as I do.
I'm sure a lot of folks there feel
Just
that
can't
way.
stand that guy.
Oh. Grab the bottle kind of day. Huh?
Yeah. I just did 4 shots.
Messages from invisible sources, or what some people think of as
Telegraph.
Seems to me like letters posted one person to another is just a slower version of the same idea.
I agree. Yeah.
plant poles all across the country, festoon the cocksucker with wires to hurry the sorry word and blinker our judgments of motive, huh?
Just wait.
Ain't the state of things cloudy enough? Don't we face enough fucking imponderables?
Well, by God, you give the word out and them poles will be kindling.
In some fairy fucking bubble, light or in air. Him, her snatch, and his stupid fucking badge.
God, he's just in a mood today.
I love it.
Where's that from? Hope it ain't Tom Nuttall taking the quick fucking way out.
No, there's himself.
No. Sheriff.
Look at him, striding out like some randy maniac bishop. About his duties to the camp, huh? Luck trouble didn't jump out earlier, huh, Bullock? Might have found you mid-thrust at other business.
Oh,
He's not gonna like that.
You would not want to be staring like that at me.
no. Oh my God.
Be where I can find you.
I ain't going no place.
Oh, I love it.
God.
I just love how put out Al is.
Yeah.
But still, that's awesome.
Is that his attempt to get him to refocus by really pushing his buttons?
He's like, I'll be right back.
I think he might have realized that might have been a step
caused
a
a
little
stink
too
there,
far.
yeah.
I'll go get my big gun.
Nah! That ain't how this wants to resolve. You want a donkey's attention? Bring a fucking pole down between his ears.
Yeah. Okay. He was definitely trying to start it up with Bullock.
Okay, something's going on with him.
Yeah.
You darken that door before dawn tomorrow, I'll shoot you fucking dead.
Harry's shirt fronts, you're in socks still.
But this is Bummer Dan.
Oh, he shot the wrong guy.
Oh, man.
It's true. Well, that's slippery.
Oh, man.
One part sheriff was putting Bummer in my jacket and sending the poor fuck in here.
Oh my God.
Thinking maybe if Harry winged one or Bummer mistaking him for me, threatened to murder, it'd be funny.
Oh my God.
Jeez, this was a prank.
Yeah.
You didn't kill who you meant to, or mean to kill the man you did.
That's it.
What's my liability? Worse in some way?
Box him and see he's buried.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Shoot, worst fucking joke I ever played.
Yeah,
that
he got
was a
somebody
terrible
killed,
idea.
The Swain had got his cappers at his flanks.
Private. Thank you, Charlie.
So both him and Al are like, it's just the two of us.
Sheriff, it's their increase. What's
Count out
crowding me?
25 paces. We're at 14. Count them with me. 50.
Sounds like Seth's having a good day.
Yeah, him and Al both, right? They're both in 11 already.
Yeah.
What brings you to there this fine spring morning?
Stage from Bismarck.
Okay, so they're here.
Don't the kid and all of us look forward to the new arrival? I still tingle at the...
So she's back.
Yeah.
Who could it be? President Hayes?
That business didn't work out, apparently.
Maybe it's jugglers or face
Well,
painters.
the girl's coming, I think she said was for her. She might be starting her own place now with the extra women.
I guess.
Air's gone a little fixed. I guess we never fixed it. Excuse me.
Oh, he farted.
Oh. Excuse me.
Partner of Bullock and Star Hardware. Sheriff of Deadwood Camp.
Interesting he calls him Mr. Bullock.
Yeah. That's not mean it's not his dad.
Not uncle or anything like that.
Hey! She is. We have not seen her for a while. Of course. She's sleeping on her horse.
Yeah, she's been drinking.
Do I need to watch my back against you?
Al said stay out of it.
We're about to have a knockdown drag out here.
Maybe. Let's see if it gets physical. I don't think it will get physical, but like...
A shouting match.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Get your head in the game.
They can both yell.
Yeah, they can both yell. Nobody else knows what to do.
Yep. You got back up and back up here.
Yeah. He didn't even go get his bath.
He didn't. This is good tension.
It is. This is built really well.
If you'd spare your partner gotten Mr. Starr, you might make your way to the gym.
Gutting at whose hand?
My boss called him out clear across the thoroughfare.
Yeah, he did.
He was seeing after Mrs. Garrett's interest, your partner, when my boss shouted.
Yeah, he was looking after her interests, all right.
Get in here and account for your insult.
Or, with you at her ear, among other points of entry.
Oh my God!
Some others to quit their fucking shirking. Yankton's making its move. Ah, that fucking thing.
Syphilis or something?
I wonder.
Gonorrhea?
Some kind of disease?
Yeah.
They want to make us a trough for Yankton snouts and them hoople heads out there. They need buttressing against going over to those cocksuckers.
Okay, they might be calming him down.
You would be if you'd sheathe your prick long enough.
Shut up.
God.
Jesus Christ. Bullock. The world abounds in cunt of every kind, including hers.
Jeez, that's the wrong thing to say to him.
I think he wants to fight. Yeah.
Oh.
I think Al was pushing him straight towards
He
that
was
on purpose.
pushing him.
Yeah.
Well, I find you've got a knife.
I won't need no fucking knife.
Yep, he wanted to fight.
Oh, wow,
yep.
they're going to fight. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
Well, this exploded quickly, didn't it?
I never expected this to go this far between the two of them.
I thought it would at some point, but not over something this small like an
premiere?
insult. Yeah.
Whoa!
That had to hurt.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You have the
They're
ground.
outside now. What does anybody do?
I don't think anybody touches anybody.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah. You have the ground and then a full-grown man falling on top of you.
Yeah. Well, it's the sheriff and the most powerful man in town. Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
No.
No guns.
Awful possibility in these matters is hopefully in sustaining mortal injury.
Like he's not wishing for it.
Yeah, Cy probably loves this. Yeah, Charlie.
Eat your kill.
Saul, who you got?
Hey, don't come no further.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ.
What are you...
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ almighty.
What?
That really got out of hand.
He does have a knife.
Yeah.
I do have a knife. Come to me now.
Oh, no.
Oh, his wife's there.
Welcome to fucking Deadwood.
Oh, my God.
Can be combatant. Oh.
Wow.
He had the drop on him.
He did. Well, only because he took a gun in the back of the head.
Mm-hmm. Still, if they weren't there, he would have been toast. And Saul, is he okay?
Mr. Bullock.
Happy surprise.
Mr. Starr's shoulder's been hurt.
Ain't that your high-end whore friend, Maddie?
Yes.
I thought she was a widow.
Hello, Mr. Bull.
Hello, William. All right.
Yeah, you look it.
If you take their belongings to a house I built on the west edge.
You built a house. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a nap real quick.
Jesus Christ! That bandage wants to be tied, Al. Does it? Ask it if he wants to be wound on your
It breaks
fucking
some
neck.
ribs.
Get away
Yeah,
from me!
for sure. Yeah.
Some you don't even like. We're joining America.
Yeah.
By God, that's just a new way of things, and you're just gonna have to get used to it, Johnny.
All right.
You're gonna have to.
It's been me nudging you from the nest, young lady, urging you to take fucking wing.
Okay.
That's what she's doing.
You know where that vacuum came from.
Farewell gesture from Eddie Sawyer.
Yeah. Because he was gonna rob him.
Yeah, he was in the process of robbing him.
It's kill you or let you go.
And she's resigned to both of them. Yeah, look at her.
All right, darling. Let me let you go.
All right.
I'm that fucking hopeful and excited for you.
No, you're alone now.
Yeah.
You don't have Eddie or
It's the
her.
same thing with when Trixie left Al. You know, these guys just can't handle it.
Yeah.
Had my way with the corpse.
I'm braced, Doc, if you want to start digging.
Apparently.
Yeah. Okay, it's perspective. Yeah.
Concussed, probably.
Oh, for sure.
So I took him off.
But he kept a knife.
I didn't know that when I disarmed. Don't doubt. I'll have back my gun and badge.
So EB's gonna run and go tell him. No one cares if you stay or not. EB was the least important person in the room right there.
Yeah, right. In his mind, it's his show.
Right. I mean, really.
Oh, Jewel.
I found these seeing to your piss pot, and I know they ain't yours.
I made water off the balcony this morning. If it's any of your fucking business, I get away from it.
He can't pee at all.
Seen to the respectable types, leaving us the ones that pay him regular, huh?
Well, one's got a bullet in him.
Yeah.
Wife and son.
How was Mr. Starr? How was Charlie Utterman?
Shut up, Johnny.
Johnny feels bad.
Yeah.
As I could cite in other combatants.
Touch me, E.B. I'll put your nose through your fucking brain. Now, did he state his further intentions?
To have his gun and badge back.
In what fucking tone?
Well,
it's calm.
Yeah.
Well, how would that chat start, E.B., huh?
Here's your hardware, and as he looks a cunt anyway, I would like it to have this roll.
That's awesome! That was really good.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, he's a good impressionist.
Yeah.
To what intent?
Open question.
Well, we'll be ready. You've had you 1 out of 10.
That's a good line.
Yeah.
He couldn't have known she was coming.
I think he did.
Well, thank goodness he seemed coming back to himself.
Miss Isringhausen, I didn't realize medicine was among your areas of expertise.
Oh. Unnecessarily terse.
Yeah, why are you being mean?
And Mr. Starr's and Utter's condition.
Yes, ma'am.
Sophia?
So the whole town knows about it. And now
Oh, yeah,
And now she's like, mind your own business.
Yeah.
This is Isringhausen.
Mr. Ellsworth?
Here to steer, Ms. Deer.
Then Mr. Ellsworth and I will make the delivery.
Love Ellsworth.
I do too.
How are you feeling, Mr. Starr?
I've puked twice.
Oh, I'd be throwing up. Are you kidding me? That would hurt so bad. If your only anesthetic is whiskey.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I don't think he's a big drinker is what he's kind of getting at there too.
Mr. Utter.
Ma'am, don't be alarmed. A lot of this damage is old.
Smooth.
May I introduce my wife, Martha, and our son, William. Mrs. Alma Garrett.
How do you do? How do you do?
How long is it going to take until she picks up on it?
A day, maybe.
Yeah.
You've discovered us in distressing circumstances.
We're safe and glad of joining, Mr. Bullock.
Yeah.
Look.
What are you doing
Yeah,
here?
and even, yeah. It's just awkward.
Is your ward a boy?
A girl, Sophia. A little younger than you, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. No boys to hang out with in town.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody say something
I
to
know.
break this.
You recall Mrs. Garrett from my letters.
Oh, man.
And there it is.
Yep.
I'll admit today, before lay people, we lose more letters than we deliver.
Ugh, him cleaning the tool in the background. Nice touch.
I'll say goodbye then, in hopes that I see you again soon. Yes.
Miss Alma Garrett, no poker face at all.
0.
Thanks for the sweets.
And don't be pestering me for the good fishing spots. I name them only over breakfast at the Grand Central Hotel.
God, I love Ellsworth.
Yeah.
Just walk out and be like, so is that a good idea? You feel good about that?
Yeah.
The readers of the Black Hills Pioneer would be interested in hearing about your journey and perhaps your first impressions of our camp.
You don't have to give them all.
Yeah, I witnessed a shooting. That was my first impression.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Is that the house, sir? The splendid one ahead?
It is.
It's a great shot.
You can walk out a little piece, William.
Might mention that the guy that did his want to beat your face in.
Made to well, Bill Hickok.
Yes, Mr. Bullock. And you must be as weary from the day's events and your work readying the house as we are from travel, please.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
While the lady was traveling with you, her husband, the sheriff, was pickling his prick in the cunt brine of another.
Oh my God, that is so graphic.
There's a different way to say that.
Yeah.
How are we going to celebrate, Si? My vote's for Hardy with Brief.
Votes don't count here just yet. To the Sesame and to stick your fucking.
Oh my God.
We got all the girls we need, Si.
Don't fear that she'll spy, Johnny. Please don't reject Doris on that.
That's what I was thinking at first.
She'll just get her belly cut by me showing you I'm serious, and an uncut Bella horse sent with you.
So she is a spy. He's just saying it right out loud.
I consider myself an investor, and I will have my interest looked at 60 cents.
Yep.
From $1.
So he knows that he stole from him.
Just stay away
think
from
I'm a
him.
monkey in a zoo? Think I'm gonna throw my shit after you?
No.
Don't fucking talk to me like I'm a monkey.
He's about to lose it.
Jody! Let the wheel before you leave. You're on a lucky run.
Curious to see where his story goes this season. Because he's already also at an 11. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
Everyone
is
just turned
unhinged,
up this
yeah.
season.
Is there fish in this stream?
Sometimes.
That'd be so cool to have a stream run right in front of your house like that.
That'd be beautiful.
Go out for coffee in the morning.
Oh my God, yeah.
May we go in?
I should go back now. You and the boy go in.
It's quite the house.
Yeah. Kept himself busy.
I can't come in just now.
After you've seen to the camp. Gotten your gun and badge back?
I think he's too ashamed to go in. Like, here's the
That's-
house I
that's
built
really
for
what it
you.
is, yeah.
I was with another woman this morning.
Yeah. It's a nice house because I'm guilty.
Right.
And I think she knows what's up in terms of like where they stand. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. She has no
knows
illusions that like
It's
you
not
know,
love. It's
it
not
was
built
duty.
on love. Yeah.
I've chosen pine. 1 year seasoned for the sills, post, floor joists, and rafters. The other framing timber is of spruce.
He's a good writer.
Yeah.
I hope that you and the boy may arrive in good health and safety. I look forward to our opportunity to better get to know each other.
Did he look like he was about to stop there and just thought better of it with that guy again?
Yeah. He's like, no.
Not, I've had a day.
Yeah. This is a goodbye, kind of.
It has to be, right?
That's why they're on the outside.
They're not
of
even
the
going.
room.
Yeah, they're not even going into the room.
Ugh. Okay. This is good. This was a great premiere.
Yeah, it was.
Technically, not the full premiere.
No, just half of it, right?
But still, I'm so here for where everybody's at.
Yeah, that was a really great episode for kind of establishing where the stakes are with everybody.
Yeah.
And like, you know, if you didn't watch season 1, right? If you're somebody jumping in on season 2, you know, you'd get pretty caught up pretty fast on who and where everybody is.
I think it kind of sums it up when Al's like, "Welcome to Deadwood." That's kind of there you go. That's what you're missing out on. Real quick about Ellsworth. Do you think that Ellsworth still serves Mrs. Garrett because he feels guilt at all, for witnessing her husband's death? Or
That's got to be at least in the back of his mind, right? He saw her husband die and didn't say anything.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't think he's guilty in any sense other than just keeping his mouth shut. But it was also the right thing to keep his mouth shut. There was no way anything else would have ended okay for him.
Because we thought Dan was going to kill him there for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, he almost did anyway. Yeah. Like just him knowing was almost enough, let alone saying something.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm wondering about the Ellsworth character, is if that's what kind of informs his duty to her.
Sure.
Is if it does feel like he has this this sense like he has to.
Right.
But I'm also quite sure the money's probably pretty good.
Yeah, the money's good, but I do think that you're right. I agree with you. I think there's probably like I know.
He seems like a good guy.
But yeah, no, legitimately good guy.
Yeah.
Who does not want to get involved in her personal life because he's like, I think we should just kind of drop this.
That's kind of everybody there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, it seems like that's how it's been. And then obviously Al saying that says like, oh no, we're not doing this. Yeah.
But was so the crazy thing about everything that happened here was everybody else handled that better than Alma and Seth. You know what I mean?
I know.
It's like,
I
all right,
know.
this is a thing that everyone knows is going on. Your wife's going to show up. It's going to be awkward, but let's all downplay it. And those two are the two that just
Well, they're the guilty ones.
Telegraphed, for sure.
Yeah.
And it just made it, and that it looks like everyone in the camp was like, I cannot believe how much you guys are just laying this out here right now in front of this poor woman and her son.
She shouldn't have went over there.
No, and
at
she
all.
was so warned. Ellsworth gave her every chance not to do it.
He really did.
Maybe today's not the day.
Yeah.
Sarah Paulson was like, here's the medical breakdown. Let it go. Stop. You know, like everyone gave her a chance to not go.
And I think it's telling. It's good storytelling to see like how the town knows because they're not discreet about it.
Right.
And the scene that that kind of showed us that obviously when they're all downstairs,
the plaster falling down on Sophia.
It's good storytelling because everyone's just kind of awkwardly like
going about their day.
Yep, that's happening again.
The only person who even intimated anything was EB, and it was Ellsworth was like, just shut your mouth.
Yeah, and then obviously Al.
Right. Yeah, we all know. Yeah. Of course, Al's was basically like get Bullock's head back in the game, and I think Al knew he was setting himself up to take a bit of a beating.
Oh, he definitely did.
He's like, I'm gonna get this is gonna hurt, but I need this to happen.
Yeah.
I do think it's also great though that Al went for the knife. Of like, he even though Al's calculating and all of this stuff, it is nice to see that he also can lose control of himself, which he absolutely did when he went for the knife.
Sure did.
And it took seeing the kid watch. To basically
kind of
get
pull him out of it a little bit.
to pull him back, to pull him back out of it.
He's like,
right.
oh crap, here we go.
It wasn't. I don't think it's enough that like, oh, a kid's gonna see me kill this guy.
Yeah.
I think seeing the kid is like, wait a minute.
No,
all too far.
It's one of those things with both these guys are so headstrong, it would not have stopped.
No, right.
Even if it went to the street, it was not going to stop. So,
yeah, if Dan didn't hit Seth, he may have just beaten Al to death. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen him lose control, but look what he did to Mrs. Garrett's like dad. Like, you know,
he had a hard time stopping there too.
He does. So these two guys, man, they're like opposite sides of the same coin. They really are.
They are guys who are fueled by their emotions and their tempers.
And talk about Cy, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, that guy's gonna kill somebody again before this season's over.
I am willing to bet.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know who.
It was so crazy. It's like, take her. No thanks. Look, if you're worried about her spying on you, she's going to. So take her. I'm going to kill her right now. Like, whoa.
Well, also, like, he's alone now.
Yeah.
Obviously, we mentioned
with Eddie gone.
Eddie's gone. And then, obviously, you know, she has her own place. She's starting up now. Who does he have in his corner? It's just him.
Leon.
That's it, right? Like, Leon. And how long is that guy going to last in the show? Probably not that long.
I would expect, I would hope that Cy's going to get a new inner circle that he trusts. He's going to have to.
Yeah, and maybe they're saving it for later on. I'm not really. I mean, this didn't really give us much to go off of what the season's going to be about. Except for the fact that Seth's wife's here.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a thing this season. I didn't realize it was going to be the crux of the premiere, which is really what it was ultimately.
It really was. We started the show with that.
It was it. Yeah, it was what the show was about.
Any predictions on how she's going to factor into the story? I mean, obviously, I don't think she's going to be cool with Seth seeing Mrs. Garrett.
No.
Not necessarily because she's jealous, but I think probably because of what people would be saying.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky line because I think that she's not an idiot, right?
Didn't seem that way.
I think she's going to understand. You didn't marry me because we were madly in love with each other. You didn't make promises of, worshiping me until the day we die. Not in any real way.
Yeah.
Like she gets that this was largely like out of a sense of duty for his brother, and that was it. So that she wasn't a widow, so that his nephew didn't grow up without a father, all of that stuff.
And
that was it. So I don't know how upset she will or can be.
And I think that was kind of confirmed to her, by the way.
Yeah.
Whenever he was walking her to the house, and he mentioned that she was also a widow.
Right.
And then she's like, "Okay, I know who you are. You have the sense of duty. Like,
you don't need to tell me the story again. I
got you.
I understand how all of this played out. You felt sorry for her. You felt the kinship. Blah 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 blah.
This happened.
And this happened.
But I'm very much looking forward to the second half of this episode. We got to see how this story ends, and then also what they're setting up to come, because the show has not lost a step. I think it's still great.
Yeah, I'm thinking. We'll see, and it's probably happening now. It'll probably be early next episode. Seth going in to get his gun and badge back from Al.
I bet he gets it back by the end.
I think that's probably where he's headed. So I think it'll be probably early in the next episode, and I think things kind of de-escalate. Because I think that's the big thing, right? Al wants to know where they stand now, and everyone wants to know where they stand now, and it's all weighing on what is the vibe when he goes to get his gun and badge back. If he goes in, he's like, "Give me my gun and badge," and he walks out, whatever, or without much of a scene or a threat or whatever, I think we move on, even in the second half of the premiere, with setting up the rest of the season beyond this conflict and the wife and kid. Right?
I don't think we're gearing up for round 2.
No, exactly. Right.
I think he's going to walk in and they'll both be calmer, and he either leaves with his gun and badge, or they do have a conversation, and it's going to be like
we're good,
relatively calm.
I think good is the wrong word. I think we've come to a point of understanding each other a little better, maybe.
Yeah, they look. These guys know each other.
Right. They know what they are.
They know each other better than probably anybody else in the show. Them having a fist fight is, the most them thing of all time.
Seriously. So. But yeah, I think they'll be better, obviously, moving forward. Ursula's the next episode after the gun and badge come back.
Yeah.
All right. We'll catch you next, guys. Thank you.
See ya.